Morning, fellas. What's going on? Welcome into the Tuesday episode here of Winning Bets. Jason Mattis, of course, giving you guys free sports picks every single day. Sounding better. Haven't gotten quite over the sore throat that I've got, but I'm sounding better. Boy, I was on the treadmill yesterday watching back yesterday's episode like I always do. Boy, I put you guys through pain, torture having to watch yesterday's episode given how I sounded. Oh, you guys are troopers hanging in here with me watching this show. Appreciate you guys. Absolutely appreciate it. I feel like Thursday I'll probably be right back to normal, sounding good, and firing off winners to you guys. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? Boys, feels like fall out there. Where you guys live. I don't know where you guys are spread out around the country, but where I'm at here in Chicago, it is definitely fall. A little chilly this morning, taking the son to school. Again, hope you guys are having a good morning. Let's go ahead and jump right on into that recap. There's a nice little MLB slate we need to talk our way through. So with that being said, let's of course first make sure we go ahead and do that recap. You guys can see right there. Yesterday we only had two bets. We got a push and a loss on one of our bets. Boy, how about that push? That wasn't just a push. You can see right there. I had to add the puke face to it. Why did we add the puke face to it? Well, we did Reds, Pirates. First 5 innings, under 4. Heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, it was a 2-0 game. That's cool. We could even afford 1 run and still go ahead and cash our bet. Here comes the puke face, fellas. This is why you get the puke face. Pirates get 1 run. We get a error by the left fielder. That sounds like trying to throw the ball home, and he throws it way effing offline. The catcher has to go retreat it, go find the ball somewhere, and then the guy scampers home from third base. So, hey, not the end of the world. It's only a 2-1 game right there. We still good. We're still in position to go ahead and get a cash. Oh, what happens with the next batter? You can see right there, I've got it nice circled in red for everybody because that's what the pain it was. It brought out pain, so circle it in red. A nice little error by the shortstop. I mean, come on, man. Back-to-back plays. Both runs got to be scored by the by errors. Come on. Error by the shortstop. Error by the left fielder. 5th inning ends 2-2. No cash. That is a push. That hurt. That hurt. That goes from losing a unit on the day, and you get that cash, you only lose 0.04 units. That's the margins, guys. You're talking about the margins of winning and losing, how small they are. You handicap a game perfectly. It's nice and low scoring, and then you get 2 shitty defensive plays, and you go ahead and lose a bet. Tough stuff right there. As for our guy, Tony Pollard, they didn't do a damn thing from a receiving standpoint. He only got 1 target, no catches, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, but you can see we made some more arbitrage money. I don't know if you guys are into arbitrage money, but hell, if I'm not going to use a boost, do you guys let those boosts go just unused? Why do you let those boosts go unused? You had no interest in the no score in the first drive last night in Monday Night Football. I had no interest in that. Turn it into free money. You can bet both sides of that wager. We won $15 last night. Free money. Now we building that free roll for one day this week, NFL Sunday, whatever the hell you want to do with it. Or you just get to a point where you add it to your bankroll. Don't let free money go by unused. Get it, guys. And that was a nice $15. But the pain yesterday was obviously that Pirates Reds. That's just so, I hate that. You handicap it good, and you go ahead and get screwed. Let's go ahead and jump into that comment section. Let's hear from you guys this morning, and then let's talk some NFL, and then we'll slide the conversation over into baseball after that. Morning, C-Lane. What's up, man? Morning, Tyler. Morning, Thad. Oh, we got to that coming. We're coming. You know that's on deck today. Today's Tuesday, so you know we'll be talking NFL Pigskin Pick'em contest, and you know we'll be talking NFL Eliminator contest. Tyler is still hurting that I won via the Colts be a tie. We don't have to worry about that, Tyler. I got knocked out yesterday, so... Oh, love this shit talking coming in here about Thad. This is what I like to see, guys. And I always say we need to get more of the shit talking. Listen to Thad coming in here talking that smack. Love to see it, Thad. Well deserved. Nice one right there. Oh, yeah, and on top of it being a rain delay. Oh, yeah, I didn't even mention that, Thad. So there's a rain delay. Chase Anderson comes out. Here's the shitty part about that. You're the manager, right? You've had an hour-long rain delay, and you go, you know what? I'm still going to throw my starter out there. First batter gets a base hit, and then you pull him. If he couldn't survive 1 base hit, what the hell are you doing bringing him back out there after an hour rain delay? He's done. He's done. If you're not willing to give him any leash at all, give him a single. Wasn't a double, wasn't a triple, wasn't a homer. A single. Then we go pull Chase Anderson. Then the errors happen. Ugh, I forgot about that. I was so disgusted with the 2 errors. I forgot about the hour rain delay. Yeah, that's just Ugh. Yeah. If that would have gone to a lost C lane, I'd have been really pissed. Thankfully, it was just a push, and we got our wager. We got our wager. Nice, good hit right there, Gent. Got a nice little teaser. Yeah, I saw your comment there yesterday on the Miami Dolphins. I didn't know how to react to you, Professor, when you said you knew the Dolphins were going to win. Obviously, I watched every snap of that game. Boy, the Dolphins were fortunate. I mean, Bills botched the play at the end of the half to not even get the field goal off attempt. They missed the field goal. And then they had it on 4th and 1, and Josh Allen just bounced it to Isaiah McKenzie. If that ball is obviously thrown, he's so wide open. I don't know. I didn't know what to say back to you, man. Congratulations, you picked the Dolphins, but you got quite fortunate. You got quite fortunate right there. And yeah, I'm still butthurt I didn't pull. Good job, Dad. Nice that you got that good plus money winner. I should have done that. So, I should have done that, quite frankly. All right, let's go ahead and talk some NFL pigskin pick'em contest, guys. You guys can see it. He's in the comment section. He's Thad this morning, and he's talking his shit. That's because he won. He went ahead and won. We had 2 entries. They both had 120 points. You can see right there it was between Thad and Trevor. Thad was closest because Trevor forgot to put in a tiebreaker. I mention that every time, guys. Don't. We use ESPN rules in these contests. We're using their platform, so we go by their rules. Their tiebreaker is who can predict the final score closest to Monday Night Football. Thad had 41, so even if Trevor put in an entry, he would have been tough to beat 41, as we know the game ended with 39. So, but when you put in nothing, Trevor, I feel you. I just nothing but pain for you. And in the same breath, I'm also happy that Thad was able to, go ahead and win this week and have himself a nice entry. So, all right, Thad. You don't need to hit me up on Twitter. I already sent you the money, so we're good right there. Let's go ahead and move the conversation over to the eliminator. Guys, it's crazy. Look at this stats right here. We had 45 people enter this group. We're down to 6. 6 out of 45 people. You can see 3 people won with the Vikings, and that was an extremely sweaty win over the Detroit Lions on Sunday. I thought the Lions were going to win that one outright, and then the Vikings came back and snatched it right there at the end. Chiefs, they took down 3 people. Colts have been a funny team this season. Obviously there were a few of us that took them in week 1. There were a few people that took them in week 2 when they lost to the Jaguars, and now in week 3, other people try and fade the Colts, and they paid their price on that one right there. Although I still don't understand that that penalty there on Chris Jones, the defensive tackle right there, and he was just kind of talking to Matt Ryan. I mean, this day and age where you can't even talk to a quarterback, we know you can't touch him. That's fine, right? All right, I can't have a conversation with the quarterback. I don't understand how it's a penalty on Chris Jones. So tough loss right there for the Chiefs fans. Chargers fans, you can see right there it says your pick being me. I went down with the Chargers. I just couldn't come off of them. I thought even whether it was Chase Daniels or certainly if it was Justin Herbert, I thought that was obviously going to be good enough. But no, give the Jaguars credit. Went out to L.A. and got a win. So me and 2 other people fall with the Chargers. Bears, good win. Sweaty, needed to come back. But Bears got a victory right there. Falcons, I thought that was a nice pick right there, actually. Obviously, we worked the Falcons into a teaser. I liked the Falcons this past weekend up against Seattle. That's just a nice pick right there, taking the Falcons right there. Bengals, good one. We know that was Thad, as he was able to switch off of the Chargers successfully. So, nice job going right there. Thad, Buccaneers. Yeah, I get picking the Buccaneers, but it's there's some teams you just don't want to go up against. I just don't want to go up against Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? That falls to me in a scenario of you either just don't pick it, or you don't pick it. Yeah, you just don't pick it. What are you doing picking? That? And then one guy I didn't even pick. And then one person picked the 49ers or the Broncos. Yeah, that's nothing I would have picked. But 6 people. Isn't that crazy? 6 people out of 45. You only have 6 people left. That's crazy stuff right there. I want to know, guys, right now. Let me know, what's the over-under on what week I'm going to have to pay out this $200 wins? I'm curious. I'm really down to 6 people. Hell, I could be paying out the winner next week. And keep in mind, guys, if let's just say, whether it's 6 people or we get down to 2 people, if all 6 people, or say, lose on the same week, you use ESPN tiebreakers, which is your win margin. I'm not suggesting you try and alter your pick strategy based on win margin, but that is the tiebreaker. Let's just say in week 4, all 6 lose. We will see who had the biggest win margin in their 3 winning weeks. That is the tiebreaker. So I'm curious. If I had to take a guess, I will pay out the winner before week 7, if I had to take a guess, because the NFL is brutally hard. You've already seen people pick some of their favorite teams, and it's just going to be that much harder going down. So good luck to everybody else. I'm curious to see how it unfolds, even though unfortunate, I'm knocked out. And I look forward to seeing how it unfolds. I always love that contest. So that's how we'll do it right there. One other thing before we get to the picks, we talked about it yesterday. This is why I love the conversation with you guys. I love the interaction right here on live. Kind of glad we're doing these now on a live format so we can have this back to forth. Somebody yesterday, it was Tyler, if I recall correctly. No, it definitely was Tyler. He asked what was your World Series prediction was on Tyler's mind. I told him I like the Guardians and Mets. I backed it up with that $40 free bet that we talked about yesterday. So Guardians Mets for me, I like it. I absolutely like it. So see if we can't win $1,600 if these two teams can't hook up in the World Series. And I don't know, handful of weeks, month, whatever the hell it ends up being. All right, let's jump in the comments section and then let's talk some baseball bets today. Yeah, I figured you were. Oh, good. Thank you. Good. I love this smack talking. You need to. That's why I always, when games start, go to the eliminator, or at least when I'm in the contest, to see who's picking, so I know who to root for in red zone. Here's Thad rooting for the Lions, so 3 more people can get knocked out. The dude's a Lions fan. My man Thad lives in Detroit, and he's sitting there rooting for the Lions to go ahead and knock out the Vikings. Love it. Love to see that right there. Oh, Tyler coming in with some nice smack talking. He says I can just go ahead and send him the $200 now. He says I can just go ahead and send them $200 now, fellas. Hell, I'll go ahead and do it. Tyler, what's your PayPal, man? Hit me up. You're going to win it. Somebody's going to give you a run for your money. Yeah, stay away from the Colts. Stay away from the Colts. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, guy. I just wouldn't have picked that Rodgers-Brady matchup. We should do. I didn't even know there was a playoff pick'em. We'll have to look on. Let me know what platform that is, and we can look it up. Let me know what platform. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what platform does an MLB playoff pick, but just let me know. We can certainly entertain it. It's not something I'm not against. I just don't know anything about it. So, all right, let's go ahead now and jump on into today's bets. Let's go ahead and do it. What do we got for the people today? Let's go ahead and talk some baseball. There it is. I'm not showing bet slips today, guys. One of the things I learned yesterday, and this is why I watched this show on the treadmill, is try and learn, make better. I show bet slips because when I started doing this 2 years ago, at least from a public standpoint, guys were calling me out. I give out fake lines, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, I'll start showing bet slips. Well, yesterday on the treadmill, that Reds versus Pirates bet slip was like this goddamn small, and I couldn't even see it while I was running on the treadmill. I said, you know what? I don't lie. I haven't lied in 2 years. And if somebody thinks I'm lying, well, they can just go pound sand and go watch somebody else's video. I've not lied in 2 years. I give out the lines that I buy. I'd rather show this nice and clean and big and people could see it without using a magnifying glass, because I couldn't see that Reds Pirates bet slip yesterday on the treadmill. So there are the bets. No more bet slips. You can get the hell out of here with that stuff. So if you think I'm lying, yeah, you can go watch somebody else's video for all I care. I think he is talking to you, Trevor. You did not put in a tiebreaker entry, man. He is definitely talking to you. So, wow. Yeah, he's definitely talking to you. Wow, Broncos won me $10K. All right, let's go ahead and jump into these baseball bets. Of course, we got rapid fire coming up. All right, why do we like this Tigers versus Royals NRFI? We got Zach Greinke on the mound. We've backed him a few times this season. I don't even think we need to mention him. We got Joey Wentz on the mound for the Tigers. Oh, you guys know him because he was on the mound last week when he went up against the Orioles, and we cashed that NRFI with Tigers, Orioles, and we know from an offensive standpoint these two teams rank in the bottom 10 of the first inning. So it's a no-brainer bet doing the NRFI here in Tigers, Royals. Let's just hope we get the right result. Same thing there with Rangers and Mariners. You get Robbie Ray on the mound there for the Mariners. You get the Rangers offense scuffling right now versus left-handed pitching. They're throwing a bullpen guy. I love backing NRFIs when it's a bullpen guy, because you know what? This is just they know when they go in the game they've got 3 innings, but this is classic. Like, get to the ballpark, all I gotta do is get these first 3 guys out, and my day's over. You know what I mean? So I always have success backing bullpen guys when they start a game. So kind of another no-brainer NRFI. I mean, just with Robbie Ray's success record, you getting this guy. While he is a bullpen guy for the Rangers, he's never faced the Mariners this entire season. So we got no-hitter familiarity with the Mariners. Both teams struggling versus left and right-handed pitching. Obviously, I mentioned that because you got one left-hander, one right-hander on the mound today. So another no-brainer bet. Let's talk about this one here with Marquez here for the Colorado Rockies. What did he do 5 days ago? Oh, he played the San Francisco Giants. Oh, That's who they play today, the San Francisco Giants. So another just good old system play for me. Yes, this bet would not have cashed 5 days ago, but not expecting the Giants to be as successful as Marquez was, 5 days ago. So give me under 5.5 Ks at -128. This guy's game log, outside of that 6 that he got on the Giants, before that, it was 4.24. Not a high strikeout guy. The month before that was 5.7, 4.63. Then you get a 4.4, a 4.6, a 2. I mean, just not a big strikeout guy. And again, he saw the Giants 5 days ago. That's why I'll also pair it with the Giants F5 team total. Why the strikeouts under 5.5 Ks did not cash 5 days ago. What did cash was the Giants F5 team total. Hell, he got 4 runs in the first 5 innings. So today we only need 2 runs in the first 5 innings. No brainer bet. It's a 2-unit bet for me because A, you get all the hitter familiarity you want. And then the reason it becomes a 2-unit bet for me is the Giants are doing really good right now versus right-handed pitching, hitting .271, slugging .417 with an OPS of .763. So like everything about it, just saw this bum 5 days ago. Expect them to not be able to strike us out while we rack up 2 runs in the process in the course of the first 5 innings. So love that bet right there. Another system play coming on here with the Braves. They're taking on Espino. They're the Washington Nationals. What did he do 5 days ago? He went up against this Braves team. He was successful. Give this man credit. He was successful against the Braves 5 days ago. Just not expecting that he can go ahead and run that back. And I know that he can't run this back because what did he do on July 10th against the Braves? This bet did not cash. He went 4 innings and gave up 2 runs. What did he do 5 later against the Braves? He got rocked. 5.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 home runs, 5 Ks. Okay, same thing's going to happen that happened July 10th, July 16th. The bet didn't cash July 10th, cashed July 16th. The bet didn't cash 5 days ago. Watch that bet cash today because now we got hitter familiarity. I expect these Braves to be better, so we absolutely love that. Padres F5 team total over 1.5 at -125. Well, the Padres right now are smoking left-handed pitching. They're hitting .333. Their strikeout percentage is 10.9. They're slugging .548, and their OPS is .917. Those are fantastic numbers. The only concern is it's a very small bat sample size of only 46 plate appearances. When we talk left-handed pitching, we already know the sample size is going to be reduced because it's a left-handed pitcher, and those just don't come around that often. You'd like to see around 75, 80 as the floor to really feel comfortable with the numbers. This was at 46, but the numbers look really stinking good. They're getting Tyler Anderson today. Obviously, fairly decent one there, the Braves, but let's go ahead and pull up his card real quick. All right, got it on one of these tabs here. Here we are. Against the Padres, he got first start of the year, 4.2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 home run, 3 walks, 4 Ks. Then it did not cash in a start in April, and then it did not cash in a start in August. I looked up those 3 appearances. While it is a small sample size, 10 days prior to those 3 starts against the Padres, they were not hitting left-handers as good as they are doing now. So that's why I'm willing to go ahead and roll the dice right there, even though it's a small sample size. God, it's really good numbers right there. And then Orioles F5 team total. You saw the comment there with Dad. He listened to my advice yesterday and was on a great bet with the Orioles F5. Was obviously a bet that I liked yesterday. Talked about adding it. Never did. Well, I'm not letting that go by. Obviously, when they put up 14 runs, they're still smoking right-handed pitching. Absolutely smoking right-handed pitching. I understand Michael Wacha is on the mound, and that's what you're going to say to me. You know what I'm going to tell you? What happened on September 10th? Boom! Got a cash. September 10th against Michael Wacha. He went 6 innings pitched and gave up 3 runs. We only need 2 runs. We only need 3 runs. We only need 2 runs. Let's not make it sound like Michael Wacha is like this greatest thing walking on earth. The guy's good. We did that prop on him a couple weeks ago. We took over on his outs, but this is the Orioles. I just saw him 2 weeks ago on September 10th, and they cashed this bet, and they were not hitting right-handers like they are now. They're absolutely crushing it right now. The Baltimore Orioles are hitting .287 versus right-handers, slugging .470, and an OPS of .832, and they're only striking out 20.1%. So not striking out, hitting the damn ball, and scoring runs. Love to see it. So that's today's card, fellas, and I could add some more to it because I actually like today's slate. I'm actually waiting to see some more numbers. There are some guys that I'm still interested in. Mitch Keller. Can I get some props from Mitch Keller, please? I'd love to bet Mitch Keller today up against the Cincinnati Reds, who are full-on struggling. I'm also interested in What was the other one? I'm starting to look at. Oh yeah, James. Oh yeah. I'm interested in taking the Angels on the run line. I want to just see that price. It's been kind of changing today. I'm interested in that one as well. The Angels got some big advantages today. I know Caprillion should still do pretty decently, but boy, the Athletics are really struggling right now versus left-handers. Sandoval is really good. Hazen had 2 good outings against the Athletics earlier this season. I'm interested in the Angels on the run line, just waiting to see the price. But for now, that's how we'll go ahead and roll. I think we've got some good bets today. We've got some good value on the board. I think we'll go ahead and turn a profit today. It's what I expect. Let's jump in this comment section, see what the people here are talking about. We got Webb over 4.5 Ks. I can tell you right now, I don't like it because when I looked this matchup up, when I knew Marquez had faced the Giants 5 days ago, so has Webb. So just from my own personal standing, I don't like that. He got 5 strikeouts 5 days ago. You're asking him to be equally as good? Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's not a big surprise, though. You know how I handicap baseball. Rockies are striking out 26.7%, so at least it is above my floor of 26%. But that's not a bet I like because he just saw the Rockies 5 days ago. So, no, that's not one I like. We got a couple people on the Astros on the run line. What do we got here? Astros on the run line. Oh, yeah, Zach Davies versus Lance McCullers. That's a full-on good play right there. I was thinking about doing the Astros F5 team total, but I think we've got better spots where we've got pitchers that we know versus offensives performing. Astros scuffing a little bit versus right-handers, but with McCullers versus Davies, I'm with you guys right there. Astros on the run line. Gabe came close to 0 for a while. That's a great comment. I'm sorry you didn't see it, man. It's at the bottom. Yeah, but great comment, Trevor. That's an absolutely great comment right there. Are you watching Portugal versus Spain? Nah, I just relaxed during an international break. I really try to enjoy the break. All right, let's get into rapid fire, guys. I'm adding more baseball bets today. I like today's baseball slate. Absolutely like it. I think it's a nice little slate today. Let's jump into DraftKings here. Let's do this. Let's do this rapid fire. First game of the day. I know everybody's talking NRFI in this one. Rays and Guardians, over-under of 6.5. Rays plus 130, Guardians minus 150. Bieber versus Kluber. The NRFI's priced at minus 170. That is why I didn't bet it. Of course, this is a great NRFI with Bieber and Kluber on the mound. Yeah, I just didn't bet it. I wanted to bet Kluber under his strikeouts. We know how the Guardians don't strike out, but the number was at 3.5. I want to see if maybe it can get lifted to 4.5 because Kluber's game log suggests that he can go over 3.5. So I think the public may drive it up. I want to see if we can get a 4.5 number. Then, I would be feeling a little bit confident. But in terms of this game, you guys know how I feel about the Guardians. You got Bieber on the mound. He's out. He's outstanding. Just be a little bit nervous of the Corey Kluber revenge game going on against the Guardians. But otherwise, it's the Guardians all day long. You guys know how I feel about the Guardians. Hell, I just put a bet on them to be in the World Series. So, yeah, I like the Guardians. No big surprise there. Reds and Pirates, over-under of 7. Reds minus 105. Pirates minus 115. This game got on the over. Wasn't on the heels of that Pirates bullpen that's been terrible. It was on the heels of the Reds bullpen that's been terrible. Just two terrible bullpens. And I'm really disgusted from losing that bet. Or I didn't lose that bet yesterday, but pushed that bet yesterday. 2 errors in the bottom of the 5th. Come on, man. Heartbreaking stuff right there. These games are always tough when you get these clubs that just, MLB season ends October 5th. We're like 8 days away. These guys just want to be with their family and friends. I'll go Pirates. Let's back Mitch Keller on the money line. Let's go Mitch Keller. Get Mitch Keller up in there. As terms of an over-under, with these 2 bullpens, let's just go over. Let's go over. Royals and Tigers, over-under of 7.5. Royals minus 105. Tigers minus 105. I don't understand why the Royals right here are at minus 105. You want to talk about teams that are smoking right-handed pitching? Nobody's doing it better than the Royals right now. Hitting .302, slugging .514 with an OPS of 877 with a strikeout percentage of 16.6. I don't understand why the Royals are the dog in this matchup at minus 105. Take the Royals today. Love that bet with the Royals today. Braves and Nationals, over-under of 8.5. Just like we talked about yesterday when there's only 4 games. I mean, how are you taking the Nationals in this spot? You couldn't make a case for them yesterday, and they got blown out 8-0. It's the same thing today. It's the Braves or nothing. I mean, let's just be real. They have all the advantages. We talked about that yesterday. Yankees and Blue Jays. Yankees couldn't quite get it done yesterday on the even money. I thought that was a nice spot. They jumped out to a lead. They gave it up. 3-2 game. Nice game. I think this is another game that It's priced minus 110, minus 110. It feels like a coin flip. I'm going to go ahead and take the over 7.5, though. With Berrios and Tyon on the mound, I feel more confident in taking the over than trying to predict a winner. So give me over 7.5 in Yankees and Blue Jays. Marlins and Mets are up next. This was one I'm trying to bet. We've currently got on FanDuel. Let me get a refresh for the number. I want to do Pablo Lopez under 5.5 Ks, but it's at minus 160 on FanDuel. I'm scrolling to get up a new refresher price. Damn it. Yeah, I thought that was the way it was going to happen. It's now dropped to 4.5. So because I was unwilling to pay the juice, now I probably just can't make that bet. But that was another one I was looking to add, was Pablo Lopez under 5.5 Ks. Again, that's now dropped to 4.5 Ks. So missed out on that one. I like the Mets, though. Here's a game log here for you. We talk about guys that struggle. Here's Pablo Lopez against the Mets. If you want to back the Mets today, it's well within your right. Pablo Lopez against the Mets. 3.2 innings pitched, 10 hits, 8 runs. We talked about getting rocked, and sometimes I use the terms like getting rocked, and it's like you didn't really get rocked, but I like to have fun with the lingo. No, that's getting effing rocked. 3.2 innings pitched, 10 hits, 8 runs. Holy hell. Hey, how'd you do on July 31st? How about 2.2 innings pitched, 12 hits? Ugh. 6 runs, got rocked in that outing. Oh, how about 5.1 innings pitched, 8 hits, 7 runs, 6 of those earned. I mean, my man has gotten rocked by the Mets this season. Yeah, take the Mets today. They're the easy play today, by far. All right, Orioles and Red Sox. Boy, was on this matchup yesterday. Thad, congratulations again. You were a better man than me in pulling the trigger. I'm disgusted with myself that I didn't pull the trigger. Handicapped that game perfect yesterday, that the Orioles would have the advantages. Orioles won the F5, which would have been our bet. Orioles won the full game money line, which we also talked about. Disgusted with myself. I didn't follow myself. What do I like today in this matchup? I'm taking the Orioles at plus 105. I mean, they still have the advantages. Red Sox have closed the gap from their hitting. It actually has closed a good bit. You get Waka versus Bradish. I'm going over. Bradish has gotten rocked by the Red Sox. I'm expecting the Orioles to do damage. We have a bet that would suggest that the Orioles can stay hot with their right-handed pitching. I understand Waka, but we talked about how this bet cashed. 3 starts ago or whatever it was. So just give me over 9. I like over 9 in Orioles Red Sox. If I had to pick a winner, I would pick the Orioles. Cardinals and Brewers. I mean, just like, what are the Cardinals doing? Let's get another refresher at the numbers today. Cardinals dead last in baseball, hitting 178. What a sad day. Just can't bet the Cardinals. Just can't bet them. I'm going Brewers. I'm going Brewers and under. Brewers and under is what I go in that one. White Sox and Twins with Landon over on the mound, an over-under of 6.5. White Sox minus 125, Twins plus 105. I like the over here. I like over 6.5. Over 6.5. The Twins in 2 starts First, Lance Lynn have had success in both of those starts. I thought about taking the F5 team total because they've had success versus Lance Lynn in both of his starts, but they're just kind of right now versus right-handers, so I laid off. But if I'm picking rapid fire, give me over 6.5 easily. Phillies and Cubs with an over-under of 7. Phillies minus 165, Cubs plus 140. Wheeler and Stroman. Hard not to like the Phillies in this spot. The only thing they don't have is a better bullpen, so maybe just stick to the F5 version. Or maybe stick to like an F5 team total, whatever. But I like the Phillies in this game. Astros and Diamondbacks, we just talked about it there with a couple of great comments in the comment section. It's Astros, and you don't even have to really think twice about it. For me, it's Athletics and Angels with an over-under of 8. Athletics plus 175, Angels minus 205. Before I got on this show, Angels are at minus 215. This is moving in my direction of me wanting to bet this now. Love that right there. I'm going to be on Angels run line, not a money line. I'm on Angels run line. Love their discrepancies from a hitting perspective. Love Sandoval over Caprillion. Love it right there. Dodgers, Padres, over-under of 8, minus 110 against minus 110. Yep, that's priced about a coin flip. That's about what you get here with Snell versus Anderson. Obviously, we think the Padres can do damage. That's why we bet that one accordingly. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that and say the Padres can extend their F5 advantages through the entire game, good in their good arms of the bullpen, and walk away with a minus 110 win. Rangers and Mariners, over-under of 7.5. Rangers plus 175. Mariners minus 205. What are the Mariners doing? Do you want to make the playoffs or not? You're just scuffling coming down the stretch. There's a reason why we like the NRFI. They're struggling. Rangers are struggling. I'll take under 7.5. You're getting a bullpen game from the Rangers. And then Rockies, Giants close it out with an over-under of 7. Rockies plus 160. Giants minus 190. I'm taking the over in this because The Rockies, no Webb. The Giants, no Marquez. Give me over 7 if I had to pick a winner. Let me get a refresher in my brain of where that Giants bullpen is real quick. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, the Rockies is better. That's what I thought. I'm just gonna stick with the over. I don't want to try and pick a winner in that game, so I'll just go ahead and do it over. All right, let's jump in this comment section, see what we got. How about a nice parlay play with rapid fire? Yeah, I'll jump into. I'll do that at PointsBet though, because I get that one parlay boost thing a day. Let's make a parlay while we're hanging out. We get Mariners. I don't necessarily like Mariners, Mets, Atlanta moneyline parlay. Well, Mets and Braves are a no-brainer, and you hope you just don't get screwed with a bad result. Mariners, I mean, they should win. God, man, they're struggling. Absolutely struggling. Let's see if we can't build a better one than Mariners, Mets, Braves. I like Mets, Braves, obviously. I don't bet NHL regular season, let alone preseason. Keller, I didn't see any props for him. Let me look. I didn't see any props for him. If so, we'll add a bet right here on TV, right here on live TV, as they like that. They say right live TV. Mitch Keller with 4.5 Ks of even money on DraftKings. And his outs, can he go 6 innings? Man, the Reds are struggling. We're second to worst in the league. We're hitting 181, no effing power. You saw them after they got their 2 runs early. It just dried up. 27.3 is not a bad. Let's see what he's done against the Reds. I'm adding Mitch Keller. I'm with you there. I'm adding one of those two. Thad. I want to see his strikeout numbers against the Reds. I know he's faced the Reds a couple times this season. He got 2 Ks and 3 Ks. In terms of, he's gone 6 innings, 6 innings, 7 innings, 6 innings, 6 innings. His last 5 starts, he's gone 6, 6, 7, 6, 6 against the Brewers, Mets, Cardinals, Mets, Cubs. Cardinals are a name. We know if you looked at the stats, you wouldn't think that the Cardinals are the Cardinals. You would think that the Cardinals are like the Tigers. So it can make sense why he would go 7 strong against the Cardinals. They're struggling. I mean, it's just depressing. We haven't been able to bet the Cardinals in forever. They don't even hit Mitch Keller. Mitch Keller's not that great. I'm doing over 17.5 outs. I'm going to, let's price shop that. Let's add the bet right here while we're hanging out. Let's add it. I'm going to look price shop though now. MGM's got a better price than DraftKings. I'm seeing minus 115. And the only other book I know that offers outs is Caesars. So let's see what Caesars has got. Let's add it. That's an official bet. I'm adding Mitch Keller over 17.5 outs. Let's do it. Getting this struggling Reds team, and Caesars has a worse price. It's been added. Mitch Keller over 17.5 outs. And logging into BetMGM now, dropping a unit. We're also going to build a parlay while we're sitting here hanging out. We're going to take 3 of my favorite plays through rapid fire. We're going to build a parlay. Love to see it. Mitch Keller over 17.5 outs, minus 115. Bet. That's a BetMGM. There's a unit on that. Good. We're in there. We're on it. You do the same, Tim. You do the same, my man. What about an MLB $2, $3, or $4 parlay for a bonus bet? Love that. You guys remember we did that on Friday. My man Professor said on Friday, he said, hey, I got a free bet. Give me $2 you think can get a win. We told him we think the Guardians can get a win, and we told him the Rockies can get a win. And what Professor put? Money in his pocket. Love to see it. Let's hook you one up, my man. We'll do one as well. Look, one more. Thad's throwing one more jab at you guys, letting you guys know one last final time he took my money. Love to see that. Love to see it. All right, let's go back and catch a 3-legged parlay here for the gent, and then we'll come back and catch your money dog parlay there. So first, let's do this one here. I'm going to get into points bet. Let's do it, fellas. I feel like gambling today. Tired of feeling like shit. Ready to be over this sore throat crap. Let's gamble today. Let's gamble, fellas. I'm taking my 3 favorite plays on rapid fire, hopping over to PointsBet, because at PointsBet you can do 1 parlay boost a day, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's see what we got, fellas. What do we want to do for a parlay? First we're doing DGent's 3-legged moneyline parlay. I like the Mets. I like the Braves. I like the Angels better. I'd chop out the Mariners. I hear you. They're in the playoffs, so you want to back a team that has more of a fight. I hear you. They got Robbie Ray. I like Caprillions. Or no, that's the the Rangers are doing the bullpen game. That's the NRFI that run. Yeah, I don't just Mariners are struggling. If we go ahead and pull up their stats, god damn, they're struggling. It's not pretty right now what's going on in Seattle. This was a team a month ago when they were on that tear post All-Star break. You would have thought they would have been in the playoffs easily. I'm going to swap out. I'm going to make your bet. I'm actually going to make your bet. I'm doing it right now. Mets, Braves. I'm going Angels. I'm going Angels instead, Gent. I'm going Angels. I'm making it right now. Plus 214. Drop a unit on that. That's not the one I'm using the boost on, though. I'm building a rapid fire one. That's not the one I'm willing to use the boost on. But I'm doing Mets, Braves, Angels. I'll ride with you on that three-legged parlay. Nothing. I like that a lot. All right, let's go ahead. All right, let's do the rapid fire parlay, guys. Let's build a rapid fire parlay. Obviously, I spelled out every game over, under, money line, run line perspective. But let's find the three favorite ones I like out of that. Let's see. The three favorite ones I like out of that. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah, get out of here, Michael Walker. All right, hold on. Getting it for you guys. I want to look up Taillon's numbers against the Blue Jays this season. If he's gotten rocked, I'm going to take the F5 over in that game. Against the Blue Jays, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 home run. Against the Blue Jays, 5 innings pitched, clean ball. Oh, wow. This is going to be the sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be the sixth time he's faced the Blue Jays. Holy hell, he's going to get rocked. He's going to get absolutely rocked. Where's the right-handed hitting numbers here for the Blue Jays real quick? Where are we at? Toronto, TOR. Where are they? Where's TOR? Come on. Why can't I find it? TOR. There we are right there. Yeah, I'm taking that. All right, so that's going to be one bet here in rapid fire. Yankees, Blue Jays, F5 over. You guys know how, if I do overs, you guys know how I like to just focus on the starting pitching. So, trying to find this. It's over 4.5 at even money. Love that right there. I'm also going to go back to the Red Sox and Blue Jays, or Red Sox and Orioles, and do their F5 over. I'm expecting the Orioles to do damage, right? We're on that bet. And Kyle Bradish has not pitched well at all against the Red Sox all season long. So I like that right there. That one's over 5.5. DraftKings had it at. All right, I like that. All right, we need one more bet here so we can get the boost on PointsBet, and then let's do it. Let's see what we get. Do they have a pitching? What do they have for his number? Yeah, they got 4 point. I was wondering if they had 5.5 Ks for Lopez. They don't. So what's another? Yeah, Astros. I'm dropping in the Astros. I like that one. I hadn't worked them into a play yet. Astros. All right, those are 3 plays. What is that? Oh, it boosted to 624. I'll do that. Drop a unit on that. That'll be it. So we're going to go ahead and roll with the first 5 over 4.5 runs of Blue Jays, Yankees. Blue Jays, Yankees, F5 over 4.5. Also, F5 over 5.5, Red Sox, Orioles. The Red Sox, Orioles, first 5 over 5.5. And then Astros money line. Plus 624 over on BetUS. And then now we need to get some dogs. We need to get some dogs here. All right, let's find some dogs that we like today. Let's see. Royals at even money. Shit, I should have worked them in there. Put the Royals in as one of your dogs there. Put the Royals in. I'll build one too. Here, I'll make this play. What the hell? Royals. Brewers. Just, where are we at here with the hitting there of the Brewers? Where's right-handers? I mean, it's better than the Cardinals. We know that. Cardinals are in 29th in the league. Yeah, they're just... Do I really want to go against the Cardinals, though? Then the one day they wake up, they bite me in the butt? No, I probably don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and add the Twins F5 team total if it's over 1.5. Yep, so at over 1.5, and it's at plus money. Love that, plus 105. But you want another dog to put in here. I got you, my man. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you. I don't know. I think I only have... I know you want 2 or 3. The best dog on the board is definitely the Royals today. By far. That's not even a close. There's a reason why it's even money. It's not really a dog. I mean, it is a dog, but not really. As far as another one, I'm struggling to find another dog that I think that can actually pull it off. Orioles would be my next, one. But, man, the Red Sox rock Kyle Bradish. Boy, he's got some bad numbers against the Red Sox this season. I'm trying to find you another dog. I don't know if I can find another dog, to be quite honest. One that I feel confident enough to actually bet. I can find you other plus money bets. I would do that Twins F5 team total if you have access to team totals. F5 team totals. I can't do it. I can't find you. I know you want 2, 3. I can't do it, my man. Unless you're hard pressed, I'll give you another one just to fire out a second one for you. I got Brewers. All right, I'm going to make this bet too, actually, by the way. 2-legged parlay. Twins F5 team total. Royals on my line. Why don't I add the Royals? I got to add the Royals. Man, I hate that Royals bullpen, though. Is that Royals bullpen gotten any better? Let's take a look real quick. Is that Royals bullpen still just poo-poo on a stick? Yeah, Jesus Christ. It right is. Ranked 26th in the league. Ugh. Yeah, I can't take the Royals on a full game money line. I do think they're the best dog, though. I think they'll jump out on Joey Wentz after our NRFI cashes, of course. They'll be able to carry those advantages, but it's not terribly worse than the Tigers. It's worse than the Tigers, but not grossly worse. Yeah, I can't get behind it. All right, I think that's how we're going to do it today. Let's jump back in these comments. He's just trolling you guys today. My man is trolling you guys today on his win. Yeah, if I'm picking a winner, I'm picking the Orioles, but Kyle Bradish makes me nervous as hell. His numbers. We got a Kansas. Yeah, that's probably the 3 bag. If you want to do it, that's probably your best 3-legged money line parlay. Royals, Orioles, Brewers. I would agree with that. If you're hard pressed and you want 3 dogs, those are probably the 3 best dogs today. Yep. All right, fellas. Let's have us a nice day. How many bets we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the 8th one we've added, Mitch Keller, over 17.5 outs at -115. Don't forget that. Got every bet here on the screen. Plus Mitch Keller, over 17.5 outs, -115. Best price over on BetMGM. All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here on Tuesday morning. Let's go ahead and turn us a little bit of profit today. Another nice full MLB slate on Wednesday to talk about tomorrow. Thank you, guys. You guys made this fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Have a good one.